today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Right to the air. Here's Murray. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. And he'll power his way up near the 25. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100+ in this one in order to stay in that race.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. A short one here caught by McBride. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Geno. Goes right back to McBride. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4. Smith throwing again. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run here with Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point good by Prater. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Hey, look at this defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. The Seahawks had 14-2 heading into this final week. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Murray going to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Up the middle, here's Walker. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. This defense for the Cards, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
To throw on second down is Smith. He's got McBride here over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Right back to Conner here on first. Able to fight through one. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Woods, the receiver, in motion left. On second down, Conner looking for space. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Running left is Walker. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. straight ahead, Walker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. To throw is Murray. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Smith. That'll be caught left side by Woods. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Smith. Open man here is Benson. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Again, Smith. Going right back to Wilson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you outdoor. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Smith. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Smith. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Throwing is Smith. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. This 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Smith. That's once again complete to Chark. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Connor up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Geno. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Smith now to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jerome Baker gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Prater's kick is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Buying time to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Murray now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Back to throw, Smith. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From the gun, here's Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion right. From the gun, a give to Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Smith's throws. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Walker. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1. Yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 60 yards. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. So the moment is finally at hand. What a season, CD. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year. No one in the history of the NFL has had more in a single season. And congratulations to him. What an achievement.
We certainly had the feeling early in the year, maybe week 2 or 3, where we talked to each other and thought this could really turn into something. But I don't know if either of us thought we'd get to this point. Maybe the best season ever by a running back in NFL history.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is end of the weekend in the NFC. Well, here we sit, week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They run behind center with Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Smith. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 85 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Smith. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get, all right, 300? That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And Chark calls it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. DJ Chark, 39 yards. And the Cards have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's 1st and goal. Here's Walker.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And he's in for the touchdown, and in the final seconds, forget overtime, they've just likely won this thing in regulation. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. This is 1st and 10.
Smith. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's one more win to finish the season as they wrap up with a sterling 15-2 record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Arizona,